Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lila from LilaBudgets. I'm so glad you could join me today. On my channel, there will be cash stuffings, condensings, budget with me's, and a bit of everything. If you want to join me on my financial journey on being debt-free and having financial freedom, click like and subscribe and keep on watching. Hi everyone! Happy third week of January. So this week I will be doing a cash planning. I don't do these often, but I do like to do it if someone requests it. So last week I had asked if you guys wanted to see an updated cash planning video, and there were some yeses in the comments. So I am going to go over my routine of how I cash plan in preparation for my cash stuffings that I always post. So this is kind of like behind the scenes of what I do. So I like to do these on the Tuesday, Wednesday before my cash stuffings, which I usually film like on Thursdays or Fridays, depending on when we get paid. So my husband gets paid bi-weekly and he gets paid on Fridays. I get paid on the 15th of the month and the last day of the month. So it really depends on where everything falls, but usually I like to cash plan Tuesday, Wednesdays, and then like I said, cash stuff Fridays or Saturdays. So I'm not really consistent with my upload or when I upload, but you'll see that there is a trend on when I upload depending on when I get paid. Okay. All right, so I wanted to bring up these two items because these are the two items that I use the most in cash planning. I have this cash planning sheet that you guys, I always show, and so you guys do see this. It's from LilaBudgets. It is in my description below. I have been using this, so it is getting probably like maybe a third of the way already. And it was, I think, pretty affordable. Everything on here is affordable. I am all for easy and affordable. So I also just got this in the mail today. It is my Easy Cash Budget Extended Weekly Planner. It's not mine, like this one is mine, but then I got this from Amazon. I think it's another YouTuber on here, her cash budget planner. Okay, so it's very easy. That's what I like about it. I don't like things that look complicated. What I really enjoy about this budget planner, I really like that it has this monthly overview on like your goals, any notes, events, and appointments. And it's also not dated, so you can go in and just put your own dates. I usually like to put when my bills are due for all of this on here, and then any events that will be coming up, because I do like to see that, you know, if I'm cash planning for the week, what am I doing for that week, and how much more do I have to cash stuff in like dine out or in entertainment or in gifts, right? Like if I have a birthday this Saturday, I would cash plan like $30 more to buy a gift or something. So that's why I really enjoy this. Not a lot of budget planners, I feel, have this that's not dated and shows you this overview of your goals. So that's what I really like about this. And then also you have this section here where it shows your income. You can list multiple incomes. So, you know, I cash budget and I cash stuff for both my husband and my incomes, and so I like to put this here. We get 4 paychecks a month. You put them out and the total, and then usually I use this page for my bills. So we have more than this amount of bills here. I don't know how much this is, like maybe 12 bills, but we have way more than that. I do have a mortgage, we pay utilities and whatnot, so we have a lot of bills. So they usually come all the way down here, okay? And then I don't really use this part at all. I just really use this for bills. But you can, you know, if you have, you know, just 12 bills, you can put that here, your cash envelopes, and then your sinking funds. And then you can track your final totals for the month. So that's why I really enjoy this, because you just get like a overview of, or a projection of how your month should be. And then this next page here shows this extended tracker. I love using this for tracking expenses because it has a date, a description and the amount. And so I just received this, so I didn't do this for the last 2 weeks, but this is what I was doing in 2024. For example, if I bought something for $20 off Amazon, I would mark here, like on January 15th on Amazon, I bought, let's say this planner, okay? And then I would put $20 here. And then I would go into, after that week, I would go into my binder and grab $20 from there and unstuff it. So this helps with my online purchases. This is what I like to use the extended tracker for. And then we get to the weekly budget planner, and this is where I usually use this. So I don't like to put my bills out there, so I will not be sharing that. But yeah, I will come in here, put my income for that week, put my bills down. Usually it's just a few of them, so there's that. And then I have a lot of cash envelopes and sinking funds that I like to save for, so I would continue from here all the way down there. Okay, so I like to set those amounts here, and then I would go to my cash planning sheet and use this instead. To write all of these down here. And the reason is this tracker here is not enough for me. So yeah, I don't use this tracker, I just use this. So out of all of this, I do use majority of it. I use, you know, the projected overview, monthly overview. I use the extended trackers for expense tracking on my card and unstuffing. And then I use this weekly budget planner to plan out what I need for that week's cash stuffing, and then I do the denominations on here. And yeah, I'm going to mark in January here. And there's 31 days in January. All right, so I've written all that down, and then let me go through this week. So this paycheck, I got paid on the 15th, and I got paid today, so I am cash planning today. So there's that, and I will be looking at this week here on what I am doing. So I have friends coming over on Friday. I've already cash planned for that last week to get things I needed for food. So there's that. And then Sunday we have lunch that my mom wants to do at a buffet for Thai food. So that's gonna be about maybe $20 a person for me and my husband. My son should be free, so about $40, okay? And so when we just keep that in mind, so I can put here friends, and I'm gonna make pho, so I'll put that down, and I already have the money for that, so I'm not gonna worry about that, like I said. And then I'm gonna put lunch buffet here, and I'm gonna put $40, okay? Because I already accounted for the pho stuff last week, I'm just gonna account for the lunch buffet for this week. Okay, so I have $40 there, and I think that is it for this week here for expenses. And so some weeks you'll see that I stuff a little bit more in my variable expenses because I have other things going on. Some weeks you might not see me use a lot or budget a lot because I am not going to be doing too much. So there's that. Okay, so I'm just gonna start off here. So I already did this, but after bills and minusing my husband's expenses, I have $771 left for this week. And so I'm going to dip into, or first look at my holiday binder. I'm gonna start out with this one, and the reason is I have a good amount of like not variable, I guess it is variable scratch offs on here, so I don't know how much I need to put in. So I think we did that already. I did scratch off spring right before this, and it was $15. I did the 7 and the 8, so $15 for spring. So I would go and I'm just gonna start out like maybe this line here. And like I said, I don't use this bills for actual bills. I'll probably just put the total amount of bills and then the amount here and then minus it. Because I like to keep my bills, like I said, on this page here because they're fixed. So I just need it in one area. So spring, I'm gonna put 15. Okay, and then on the side, it's a complicated process, but I also like to put the amount. So I have 771, like I said, and minus 15. Okay, let's see. Summer, skip that for now, I think. And fall. These season challenges or season envelopes are for activities for my family and for myself to do, because I found in 2024 I didn't have enough money for activities, and so I thought it would be a fun way or effortless way to do savings challenges to make it fun, to save a little bit more for us. So I just scratched off these 3 before coming on to do this video. So I have $19 here that I will be cash stuffing for winter. And so I would just go here, let's put winter down, and $19. Okay. So now we have 737 left. I know I want to cash stuff something in this one. This one is for bridal showers. 100 and 140. I'm just gonna do 20 this week. So 1 character. Okay, so minus 20. Sanrio challenge, put $20. All right, and then the weekly challenge, this is fixed, so $17 is for week 3. That's perfect. Okay, we have a 700 exactly, so that's like perfect. I love to work with like 5s and 0s. All right, so that is it for my holiday binder. I think Christmas, this one here, I'll stuff next week in week 4. Everything else I've been stuffing. So up next is my wallet. So I'll go over this. I have some leftover cash. We have 5, so this will be going to my low priority sinking funds. But for this week, like always, we'll be doing an additional 5. So buffer, we'll get 5. And then gas, I still have the 20, but let's do another 20. I do have to get gas tomorrow. Okay, and then groceries, usual 100. Household, we always do 15. It's just my standard. Okay, and then kids and pets, we always do 30. Okay, so it'll be 500 exactly left, and Coda has a little bit in here since his food was a little less, so I'll roll that over to his savings. I'll go over to my personal binder here. and start with this. I always start with my bills because those are mandatory, right? We can't spend everything and not have money left over for bills, but we also have to focus on what is necessities. So bills, and then I focus on, you know, the necessities. Usually go with holiday binder first because that's variable. Yeah, and then necessities, and then personal. You know, I work so hard, so I need to, you know, save some money for myself too, for spending. So beauty has a 10 in there. I think we'll do 5 for this week. And so how I cash stuff and how I cash plan is really importance or in priority order of how I view things in my life right now, right? So I always minus my bills first because that's what I have to pay to be able to live. I always do my variable expenses or my holiday binder first because a lot of the scratch offs are variable. So I start with that so I can, you know, be okay with, you know, these I can always adjust, but those scratch offs I can't. Okay, so I start with that holiday binder, and then I go to my necessities, things that we absolutely need to live with and need to be able to eat. So I start with that third, and then next stuff is personal. I go with variable expenses, family, high priority, and then low priority. So if you've been with me, you know how it goes. So beauty got 5 there. Cash stuffing, let me see, how much do I have? I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I am going to put 5. Don't mind my handwriting, guys. I don't write for a living. I program for a living, so. Okay, drinks I have 7. I don't write often, so that's why I like to stick to writing instead of being on an iPad or something, because it's just way too much electronics for my sanity. I code on my, you know, laptop, and I look at screens all day, so I just like to write when I cash plan. 10 for fun. HCA, let's do, I know I put 5 in every week, so let's just do 5 again. And at this point, I think I was at 500 after pets, so beauty, cash stuff, fun, HCA. Okay, miscellaneous, let's do 5 too, and I just continue using these. Okay, PO box, I always put 3. There. Self-care, let's do 10. It is currently empty. I just bought myself some vitamins, gummies. Oops, I hope that was right. And then YouTube, I always put 5. I'm just checking when I looked because it looks like all 5, so that's what I usually put. So okay, let me redo this. So there was 500 after pets, so beauty, cash stuff, fun, HCA, miscellaneous, PO box, self-care, and YouTube. So 452 left after the personal binder. And I have no nails today because I usually do this on Fridays when I film, just because Fridays I have a little bit more time at work and I can film this during my lunch or after work, so I can put nails on, but I do not have time today. Birthdays. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Okay, I think you can see it. So birthdays. Don't have a birthday coming up. I have $15 in here. I'm just going to do another 5. Okay, and then date night is next up. And I see a bunch of 5s too, so I'm just gonna put a 5. We don't have anything planned. We just went on a date night a week ago. Daycare always gets its 25. Okay. So dining out, we'll be getting 25. Because like I said, we had the lunch buffet for Sunday. It's about 40, and then tip. It's a buffet, so I'm not expecting to tip like a lot, but we'll just put 25 in there. Okay, and then entertainment, we just have $8 in here. Let's just do 10. This is anything like going to arcade, going bowling, whatever. I used that. There was a lot in here. I used it for Sea Life though, and I used some from family. I have 10 in family, and let's do 5. I don't think we have anything planned for this week. So there's that. Gifts. Let's do 10. Oops. Hair is empty. My husband took it, so let's take 5 from there. Miscellaneous. I'm just going to skip. There's a 10 in there, so this should be fine. Trash, getting its usual 7. Vet, usual 20. And to the point where I just remember these now. Water is getting its usual 9. And all right, $326 left after variable expenses. Going on to my family binder. Andy, he has way more in here than I do, to be honest. He has another 5. Let's just do 5 for him. He has like 200 something. I took out from my savings to buy something for my son, so I'm gonna give myself a little bit more, but it should be okay because he's all caught up. So he gets 5. I'll give myself 15 as usual. Caius should get 20 as usual. And then future baby, let's see, let's do 5. We have a 4 and a 1. I usually do 5 every week too, depending on how that's been adding up, but it has been adding up to 5 a week. Okay, Coda also gets 5. One of the paws on this tracker is $5. And I've done this a lot, so I just kind of remember it, but yeah. And then my parents, one cupcake is 30. These are for birthdays. My mom's birthday is coming up. Okay, and then siblings. Let's do, oh, this is done. Okay, so this is done. But let's just do 10. Why not? I should still stuff it. And then grandparents, I know I'm almost done. There's 7, so let's do that. Oh goodness. I'm just gonna go down here to 7. And then kids future, let's do 10. Okay, so $219 left after the family binder. Anniversary will skip. I do want to stuff cart maintenance. Oh, my cute envelope. Okay, so cart maintenance, is going to get, let's say 70, it's 35 a piece, and I want to finish this up, so 70 to finish up this tracker. Card tabs, empty, or it's fully funded. Dream house, let's just do, I have to erase this, but let's just do a 50, one icon over, since we only have 149 left. So dream house, do 50, okay. Emergency fund, let's do a 20 there, since there's not too much left. All right, I think that's it for now for this one. I don't have enough for home maintenance tracker. The trackers for home maintenance is like 60 something. That's like the minimum, so we'll do that next week. Okay, so I have $79 left, and I am going to hop to my last binder, and that is my low priority binder. I'm actually gonna jump onto this side here to put it down. Ignore this tracker, I don't use it. I have $79 left, and I'm going to be putting it into clothing. I do $10 every week, so put clothing and just put $10 there. Don't need that. Let's do more in groceries. This is just anything extra that I need to buy. So 59 bucks left. I know that I need to do new car because I skipped this one last time, last week. It's $20. Okay, and we have $39 left. Technology is $35. That's $4 left. I don't have anything for $4, I don't think. Travel is $30. If I use this for $30. Oh, I also have rainy day. This rainy day that is in 3s. So okay, I think I'm gonna do this. Rainy day. Let's put in 9 because I have $39 left, and these are in 3s. So I could put 9 in rainy day, and then there's 30 for travel left there. Yeah, it's perfect. And then travel would get 30, and I am all done. All right, so now I'm just gonna go over all of these and minus them from the total amount left that I had of $771.
Cheers for 17.
All right, so that does equal out to $771, and then I would go into here and I would just list out everything that I had here, but then put down the denominations, and then I would fill out my cash breakdown sheet or cash breakdown slip here, and just write down, you know, the quantities, the total, and then the final total, and I will take this to the bank teller and get my money out for the next cash stuffing. So I will be writing down here $771 for week 3 of January 2025, and like I said, I'll just write all these down and put it on here for the denominations. The reason why I don't just cash plan on here is because I like to scribble around, and I like to leave this cash planning budget planner as a scribble. So I'm okay with like scribbling here and there, but I do like to keep this a little bit more cleaner since they're more like this, the lines are smaller and the denominations, I want it to be clean. So I like to keep this a little bit cleaner, and this here I can scribble around. So that's why I decided to do this, and this is how I've been doing it for the last year. Do what works for you, honestly. I don't need anything pretty to scribble on, so I just do this But yeah, whatever works for you. If you just need like pen and paper, go for it. I mean, that's what I used to do. I used to just like write on paper and write down like my income minus my bills, and then do everything on like this on pen and paper. I just like doing it a little bit more in this book so that everything is tracked, and it's also with like my expenses that I use in my card, and then also with my monthly projection. And this is something that's already made out there, so I don't have to go recreate it. Maybe I'll do my own one day, you know, that has all of these different cash envelopes and sinking funds, made for, you know, people like me who have many envelopes. But for now, this is what works for me. And if you guys have I don't know, budget planners out there that you guys enjoy that does, you know, track very well, share them below. Honestly, I'm just not yeah, I just want something affordable for this year, and I really like this monthly projected like overview here. I really like to plan out my month, so this is what works for me, and this is how I cash plan. And I think it's kind of similar to how other cash stuffers cash plan, but like I said, do what works for you. So that is it for my cash planning video, and if you have any questions, put them in the comments below so that I know, and I can answer them in the next video. And as always, I have my Fetch Rewards code, I have my Ally referral link, and my Cloudy Money 20% off coupon code in the description below, so check those out if you're interested. And then I also have my PO box and email if you're wanting to connect on anything. So yeah, if you got this far, put a blue heart in the comments below. I am so grateful that you're here and you're watching, and as always, you're the best. Thank you for watching, and see y'all next time. Bye.